This is Deer Creek um, in Cameron Park on December 31st of 2022. This is the flood. The video starts at 10:30 in the morning on New Year's Eve. This shot is kind of how we gauge the high water is hitting this point here where the creek splits. That rock wall behind the windmill was dumped there in 2000 during another high water. And right now, as it's coming up over that, just barely washing over the point, is as high as it ever got in 2000. This is water starting to come down through my yard, trying to get back to the creek that's coming out of the road. So the creek got out of its bank upstream from where I live, and now it's coming down the road trying to get back into the creek. This is normally just a ditch that drains water from the street. This is looking up. This is Deer Creek. This is the main. This is my next door neighbor's house. It's about 10:30 when this was taken. There's already quite a bit of water up on his garage. And the flow between these two houses is what was coming down that ditch in the previous shot. This is Cambridge Court, and this water's coming down the street trying to get back into the creek. This is looking down Cambridge Court from farther up. And see, a lot of this water is coming between these houses too, not just from the road. This is looking up the main road, Cambridge Drive. This is Oxford Drive, and over right by where the Deer Creek, right beside Deer Creek. And looking up towards where the lights are flashing, that's Selena Drive, and all the houses on the left up through there all flooded really bad. The creek got out of its bank upstream. It makes a big turn before it follows that road, and the creek bed along that road's not big enough to hold all the water. This is Deer Creek from the Oxford Bridge looking downstream. This is looking back up towards the airport, and you can see all how flooded the road is and how full the ditches are. This is all just rainwater. There's no stream up that way. It's just This brown house here on the left got flooded pretty bad. You can see the water there running through the front yard trying to get back into the creek. This is back on Cambridge Court looking down the court, and that house there, the brown one on the left, got flooded pretty bad as well. There's back at the creek behind my house. You can see it's up higher. This is flooding in my backyard. The water trying to get back into the creek that's coming off the street. This is back at my neighbor's house again, and now it's up halfway up on that air conditioner. I had to open the gate. I'm trying to get the water to drain off the property. I had to lift up that bridge that goes over to the deck to let more water run underneath it. Trying to protect the air conditioner unit from getting flooded. Okay, now this is kind of the peak. The windmill is washed away, and it's up on that wall considerable. This is the water running through my garage, and I'm pumping out under the house to try to keep the water level lower. The towels to keep the water from running down under the house. I had the gate open like that to try to let more flow come through there instead of going into the garage. There's the neighbor's yard's flooded, my yard's flooded. But it didn't get into the house because it's on a raised foundation. You'll see in the last shot of the front porch that probably only 6 inches from getting into the house. That's it.